competition so far. They've had some good rounds, but they've also had some ones where they've just kind of been like rabbits caught in the headlights. So certainly an upset map win, and this is actually Corvidae's pick now. So my 2-0 prediction's already out the water, but it'll be interesting to see whether it's a 1-1 or a 2-0 to Corvidae.
Well, I said 1-1. I think that might be gone as well, but we'll have to see here. Knife round currently going on in the background while we talk. Of course, the knife round, if you don't know, if you're unfamiliar to the way that this sort of thing works in competitive Counter-Strike, these two teams play this one out. Only knives, pardon me, only knives, I should say. And straight knife deathmatch, really. Whoever wins it gets to pick whether they start on CT or T side, and it looks like, there we go, Dash will go down. So Cypher going to take the knife round with some bonus team kills for bonus fun. They're going to take a knife round. They'll be able to pick whether or not they want to start on the CT or the T side. So that's the power of the knife round. Usually on Mirage, you know, you'd expect teams to start on the CT side if I take the knife round. That is indeed what's going to be happening here, as Cypher will take that CT side to start off with, getting underway into Mirage for the second time tonight.
Yeah, we are. Second time we've seen, as you said, second time we've seen Mirage tonight. We saw the Legacy player. Oh, crap, it was SYF earlier, I'm pretty sure. My memory's a bit shot, but interesting to see what happens in this one, because it's obviously Corvidae's map pick, but we weren't expecting Corvidae to take the first map, so that'd obviously be full of confidence right now. Obviously, starting on the T side, they're going to make their way up towards B without a sound in the world. There is going to be a decoy towards Spawn to kind of put some doubt in the minds of the CTs. But we should be seeing a B rush come out here pretty soon. It is 5 armor, however, so there's not going to be any utility. And Noobs, for some reason, has pushed apps trying to get some information and gets absolutely taken out by RBZ. Sorry, and now the T's are swarming all over this B site.
Yeah, and Herbs, he had such a hot game last time. I think he was 32 to 17, 18, something like that in the end. And he's already found himself 2 kills in this round. Requiem going to find a kill there. Dan's pushing into Kronos. Actually, B-hops in rather than having the crosshair set, but will manage to get that kill. At least it's towards short, being challenged by just about everyone, and fittingly, Herbs will close him. 3 kills for him. 100% headshot already in this game. Herbs is on fire tonight. If he's going to keep playing like this could end really quickly for Cypher.
Yeah, and it would be an absolute dagger to the heart of Cypher, because it means that while finals is not mathematically out of the equation, it's pretty unlikely. So they really need to get some consistency on the board really quickly here, because Herbs is obviously on fire, and they haven't had any answers for him whatsoever at the moment.
Yeah, it's not been a really good start for them, so that's going to be a nice grenade in there from Dan. He's actually got the USP out right now. He's like, no, I don't need this SMG. I'm just going to take the USP fight because, hey, I'm that cool. And he's looking for that kill there as well. Requiem moving in through the underpass position, looking to take some mid control here. He's got actually 3 players on his team doing that as well. 1 player over towards the palace position on A, and someone's still waiting around over in B. It's actually going to be Dan's over there. So, Corvidae taking mid control, but also, you know, leading. Oh my goodness, that is such a good Molotov. Kronos already tagged down low, just gets caught in that one. Now, AJK going to be looking for this kill. Will actually go down to Mitch, and look, Dan's gets himself a kill. There's Requiem with a quick 180, and 2 headshots to finish it off for him. 3 kills in that round. I mean, Corvidae, sure, if you win the pistol, you're expected to get the next 2 anti-eco rounds, but they've been doing it pretty convincingly.
Yeah, they have, and it's some crisp shooting there from Requiem in that last round. Got those 2 kills towards jungle with a quick 180. He's obviously on point right now, so it's good showing good signs right now for Corvidae. They obviously want this second anti-eco, but their 3rd overall round to get onto this gun round with a 3-0 advantage and have Cypher without the ability to get an AWP and just on the back foot in general. So we are going to be seeing a 4-stack here towards Con. For the CTs, probably just trying to catch one member of Corvidae off guard and try and get a gun and hightail it out of there, but it seems that Corvidae's pretty privy of this. They're moving up mid really slowly. Down to 2 quick Mac 10 kills. Mitch is going to get one himself, and that's just a meat grinder there. Nothing that Cypher could really do, and now it's just Brackham on the B side. He's in a 1-on-5, and he gets taken down by Dance. And that is a 3rd round there for Corvidae, and that was just an absolute obliteration there.
That was a lot of money for the Corvidae bank account as well there. Lots of SMG kills. Another result of that, I mean, Dash going to go straight onto that AWP and still has $2,600 left. Herbs and Requiem both have around the $7,000 mark, so they are set right now. Actually, all of Corvidae, with the exception of Dash, are going to be keeping those SMGs, so a bit of a bonus round for them. Of course, they'll be trying to... Their priority here, even if they do lose this round, is to keep this AWP on Dash alive, or really just anyone alive, as long as they keep that thing into the next round. But the advantage of that is, with the exception of Dash, everyone else can buy into this next round, and given the money that they have right now and the money they'll get from winning this round, they can really buy into the AWP anyway, so they're not too bothered by that. This is a complete bonus round for them. Did see an early AWP attempt there. Actually, well, there's the pick from Kronos. He missed the first shot, but gets the second one on towards Dan's. Why? says Dan's. I agree, man. Why? Wallbangs just happen sometimes. They're random and weird. Goodbye. You can try again next round. But that's an advantage for Cypher now, which they heavily needed. And Dash really going to have all the work to do here as the rest of his teammates are on SMGs.
Yeah, exactly. And it's... I'm not entirely sure that having an AWP with SMGs was really the way to go. But... he's going to have to put that, especially on the T side as well, but he'll have to put that to good use now. He's obviously feeling it. Obviously has the 3 kills to start the game, so probably a confidence buy on his part. Mitch is going to take down Bracken jungle there with a nice kill. Lucy's going to trade on to Herbs, who's been so good so far in this best of 1 series. AJK is going to get another kill, and it's 2 and 3 now for Dash and Requiem, who make their way up towards mid, kind of hightailing out of that A site, heading towards B short. Just checking the angles, seeing if there's anyone that's going to go for a ludicrous peak, but Cypher seems smarter than that at the moment. AJK is bench, hasn't shown himself yet, and if he waits for the right moment, this could be all over Red Rover for Corvidae in this 4th round really quickly. They only have 15 seconds left on the clock.
I was just about to say, with 15 seconds left, they've got to move in and get this bomb plant now. It's a good start though. Dash gets the kill with the P250. There's a rifle as well for Requiem out. Bomb going to go down. This is doable now. Both CTs over towards market. Of course, the Ts don't quite know that yet. They're going to try and move in. And actually, it's going to be Requiem can find this first engagement here. Oh my goodness, Elusive holding that angle, but Requiem having not quite peaked yet. They know where Dash is now, but Requiem can end this whole thing. Gets the first kill onto Elusive. Kronos has been spotted out, heavily tagged, 30 HP. And surely we'll go down here. There we go, with the last bullets remaining in the clip. Requiem will finish him. I do hope Requiem wasn't trying to grab that AWP as the grenade blew it away from him at the last second, but they don't need it anyway. He's going to keep the rifle. He has 10k. He's got all the money you could ever want. The rest of Corvidae are going to be buying up, and a nice 2-on-3 conversion there from them.
Yeah, that's what you want for your confidence. Cypher would be absolutely hurting right now because they had that round in the bag. If AJK could have gotten at least 1 kill and stopped the plant, that was their round to lose. But unfortunately, he couldn't do that, and now they're 0-on-4 and on complete pistol buys with no armor. So it's certainly not looking a great start. They're going to be 5-0 before they can even think about a buy. Again, Requiem's going to take down Noobster to start us off, and it's not looking good right now for Cypher.
Indeed it is, and Herb's getting himself a kill there in towards Palace as well. It's worth noting that Requiem and Dash are both flawless right now with 7-0 for Requiem, the reverse James Bond, and Dash on 4-1-0. So no deaths for them just yet, which, great start for them. Going to be really good for their economies as well. Mitch actually looking for this pick on towards window, playing the off angle there, and will get the better of Elusive, who is trying to go for the flick, but not quick enough. Now, will Requiem check this corner? There we go, we'll check it. Finds AGK out, and now AJK, I should say. And Kronos stuck in towards Sandwich, has a CZ, trying to get any damage done he can. And 4 of Requiem drops in on him and ends him. 5-0 for Corvidae. A really good start for them, and their economy is absolutely set right now, with Requiem sitting on $14,000. No one below $7,000.
Yeah, it's Corvidae is sitting pretty right now. There is going to be a buy coming out here from Cypher, and they're going to go for the double AWP to try and get some sort of momentum back, try and claw their way back into this map that's kind of sliding away from them quite quickly. They obviously are on max round loss bonus, so they're not going to be too disadvantaged if they lose this round. They're probably still going to get at least a pistol armor buy, if not a FAMAS, but it's certainly not exactly the situation you want to be in if you are a member of Cypher. And that's a good start. Noobster takes down Dan's in B apps to start us off. Now 4 and 5, the bomb is down. The T's are situated towards mid, although they are spread out to try and wait for any sort of aggression from Cypher, who really needs to try and get this round and may go for that sort of aggression to get that early upper hand, which they did in B apps.
Absolutely, and I mean, they've now Corvidae, they are man down. Dan's has gone down early on. They've got to try and work out how to convert that situation. But that's a good start as Mitch takes down AJK, and he's again in this position, but this time Kronos is ready for it. They know he did it last round. They're ready for it to do it this time, and they do catch him out there, the CTs of Cypher. But Herb is finding himself yet another kill here. He's already starting strong in this matchup. He's 5-2. Of course, he's not as hot as Requiem is right now, who's 9-0, but still getting into this one quite well. And Corvidae here in the 3-on-2. They're both in towards mid. The bomb's back actually top mid. They've got to go and get that thing yet, but they obviously want another kill before they do so. Still have 35 seconds to play with, so they've got a bit of time to try and find it as well. But they're going to be getting the bomb, and looks like moving over towards the B site as well. Only going to be noobs there waiting for them. He's going to have an AWP as well, so if they can go out there quickly, pardon me, they can potentially run over him and get that bomb down, but they're going to have to move together, and they're going to have to move fast. Now the test is coming in. And Noobster will land the kill under Requiem. That is his first death of the game. Dash picks up that one with the AWP, but 15 seconds, has to plant the bomb now. Will be putting it down in a 1-on-2. Both CTs coming from Market, almost hits that shot there. Gets the Molotov out towards Market door. Knows there's at least one there, has to worry about short, has to worry about all sorts of angles because he doesn't know exactly where they are, but he's bought himself at least a little bit of time to play with. Elusive, though, does have a kit, which means the CTs aren't really in any particular time pressure, and he's let him get out window now. Has to try and play this one out, and cannot land that kill into Elusive. Gets close, but can't do it. Breaking Corvidae's win streak after 5 rounds.
Yeah, great retake there from Cypher. There wasn't much Dash could do. He did well to actually get the bomb down in that 1-on-3 situation to begin with. Can't expect too much from a guy who's playing his first CGP game that I know of. He could have played for others with previous experience, but I'm just going on off what I know. Good work there from Cypher. Gets the round on the board. He isn't going to make Corvidae sweat. They've got so much money, it's ridiculous. They're not going to have to do anything about it. Just gonna have to force up and buy up, and they'll be sitting pretty for another couple of rounds. If Cypher do get some more momentum, we are going to see the double AWP still on the CT side. Full nades, full everything, and this is not the first step back for Cypher, but this is another important step in the road.
Absolutely, and I mean they've got a double AWP facing them off. Still Noobster and Kronos still holding on to those things, so able to do the damage, I guess, and they've done pretty well with them in the last round, especially. They did get those picks going, so gonna be moving forward into mid now.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
That's all good. We're having a bit of a technical issue at the moment, but we are going to see that the T's are actually playing this really passively. Herbs is going to get that nice pick from Palace there onto Elusive, and that's going to split this A site open a little bit. Kronos, he's going to come back around CT to try and help out Prac, who gets that trade frag there back on Herbs, back into a 4-on-4, and there's no one really there to consolidate. Although there is 3 members here of the CTs towards this A site, so if the T's had chosen that moment to rush up short, they probably would have had close to a free site if they could have taken down Noobster in market, but that's not to be at the moment. They are going to just sit. They've only got 30 seconds. They're doing sort of a Na'Vi play, which is interesting considering that it didn't work for Cypher on a number of occasions on Cobble. So they are going to have to make sure that they execute this perfectly and get the bomb down without any sort of hazard whatsoever. But yeah. There is 10 seconds left on the clock. They are in B outs. I think they ran into Noobster, so this is just going to be an absolute fire pit here. AJK is going to get 2 kills with the Molotov, and not too much that Dance can now do. He is going to try and save that AK. He's going to be able to, but it was almost like Corvidae left them, didn't leave themselves enough time.
Yeah, it was a style reminiscent, I guess, of old Na'Vi, like really old Na'Vi. I'm talking when Zeus was on Na'Vi, that sort of lineup. You know, they'd work their map control, get the picks, but still not push a bomb site until there was, 20 seconds left. And plenty of times we saw them get caught out by that. They get onto a bomb site, not time to put the bomb down. There's other teams who do it. There's plenty of other, I suppose, more modern examples of teams who do it as well. But old Na'Vi is always the one I fall back on, as they, for me, I suppose, were the first team to really use that style. Herbs, they did find that pick on towards mid. Prac, though, double pushing ramp with a teammate. We'll get one onto Herbs as well. That's him out of action. Mitch, had he fired there, could have got that kill on the Noobster, but of course, he does not know what we do. The players do not have X-Ray. And look, it's a 3-on-5 for Corvidae right now. So I'm looking good to get back into this round so far, this game so far. There's double AWP paying off for them well. As Dan's trying to find this kill on AJK. I think he has an idea that he's here. Should be able to find the headshot. There we go. Nice shot from Dan. Can get in towards this site, but Requiem has to get over and join his team. Actually, both of the T's have to move over there as well. Mitch and Requiem both trying to, well, I suppose they're playing catch up right now, as Dance has to hold this side off by himself.
Yeah, he does. I'm not Dance. If he'd gotten traded there, it would have been a 2-on-5, but he managed to get that opening pick, but there was no one really there to consolidate it, and now the CTs will have had a full rotate. Noobs is going to take down Requiem with the AWP, who was trying to make his way down short. Dan's is going to trade out, however, but this is a back against the wall situation here for Corvidae. Dan's going to get that first kill onto Elusive, his 3rd for the round. The last 2 members are in market. They know at least one is in here. They probably know a second one is in here now with that Molotov going down. Yeah, this is a 2-on-2 now for Corvidae. Kronos is going to be here in market. He's going to throw the Molotov down where he thinks the bomb is being planted. He's actually correct, but he's missed the Molotov by like literally less than an inch. Mitch is going to start burning, and Prac's going to take him down. Not too much Mitch could have done there. Perfect Molotov there. In hindsight, perfect Molotov considering it trapped one member on the site and forced the other one to peek. But great round there. Great retake there from Cypher. Corvidae probably made it a lot closer than Cypher really wanted to. They probably just, it could have been a 2-on-5 quite easily, but in the end they take it and they take their 3rd round.
Yeah, that was a really rough situation for the T's on the site there. The Molotovs coming in, forcing them out, super low HP, at least on one of those T players. There was really nowhere they could have moved, nothing they could have done. They did get picked off eventually, so as you said, a good retake for Cypher. Unfortunate for Corvidae. There's still 2 rounds to the good, but they'll be wanting to get another one here, get back into winning ways, and they're actually going to do it with a bit of a mid take here. Kronos missing his first shot towards mid, going to pop flash himself out, go for another peek, but Mitch, partially flashed, nails the shot on towards Kronos. That's an early advantage for Corvidae. That's one of the AWPs down as well. There's still another one facing them off. They should be aware of that. There's been a double AWP up the last couple rounds now for Cypher, but that's an excellent start for Corvidae in this one.
Yeah, and that's a kill Corvidae needed, because if they can get this 6th round on the board, Cypher's money isn't great, because they've had, of the 3 rounds that they've won on the trot, 2 have actually been retakes. So if they can get this 6th round on the board, they're 7-3 pretty much straight away if they can play it properly, play the anti-eco properly, and not have, you know, Prackham do what Prackham does with his dualies. But I still yet to see that tonight. I really want to see that. I missed the first time it happened, but I really want to see it again. Dan's going to get taken down through the wall, actually, by Noobster in apps, and the rest of the T side are actually going to make their way towards this A site. There's going to be 3 of them. They are going to throw some utility over the top, telegraphing their position to the CTs. Jungle is actually smoked off, so Elusive isn't going to be able to do anything in terms of getting another another advantage here for the CTs. The T's aren't actually on the site yet. They've got 25 seconds. They're going to get a site now, but the CT smoke's missed, so they can't actually plant the bomb, and AJK is going to peek out and dome Mitch in the face. So that's unfortunate there for Corvidae that they missed the CT smoke. Requiem now in a 1-on-3 is going to get the first kill there onto Elusive, but AJK trades him out. It's a 4th round on the board for Cypher, and that could have been so much different if Corvidae hadn't missed their CT smoke.
Absolutely. So, look, good stuff out of Corvidae to bring this one back. They should be able to get this double AWP out again as well. Noobstar, I'm sure, will be buying something. Please don't stick to a 5-7. There we go. The AWP does come out. I was worried for a second there, but the double AWP back out for Cypher. It's been, wow, we're not going to go there. It's been so effective for Cypher so far, this double AWP on Noobster and Kronos. They've done good work with it. Mitch on the T side, it's going to be restricted to just a Tech 9. Will have a good bit of utility to be able to help his teammates out, and Corvidae are going to have the execute coming in here for A, which is going to be good. I mean, both of these teams really over the last sort of map and a half, or not even a half yet, they've been playing a lot more of an aim-heavy style rather than the heavy execute style. So looks like Corvidae are going to go back to a more default sort of, hey, let's just throw smokes for A and try and get out there amongst them rather than just running in trying to find picks. So, you know, we'll have to see if it works out for them. The smokes do come in now. It's the standard A smokes, 1 to CT, 1 stairs, 1 jungle. There's a Molotov, actually, nice Molotov to cancel them out. Molotov from the T's into Sandwich, very standard A grenades, but another Molotov into A, mate. The T's are stuck. They didn't move in time, and now their smokes are going to fade before they can get out here. It's really great utility usage out of Cypher to deny them, but yeah, the T's smokes are now fading, and now they've got to try and take this side. Yeah,
perfect counter grenades there from Cypher. T's actually haven't even made their way out of A main yet. They're going to come on the side now. Tans is going to trade out Prackham. Requiem's going to get a second kill there into CT. Noob's just going to trade out Mitch. So it's a 3-on-3. He's actually going to come around into CT. Bomb is not planted for him. He's going to see the back of one. But he's going to Elusive and AJK going to get 2 kills of their own. Dan's with 2 quick kills there. He's now in a 1-on-1. See the CT's coming out of T, and he's going to get that kill onto Noobster. That is an absolutely insane clutch there from Dan. Sorry for tripping over my words, but yeah, that was not something I was expecting to see out of Dan's in that round. That was insane.
That was beautiful. That very first quick double spray down and then isolating the position of that CT. It's alright that you tripped over your words, Coop. It's alright. That's why we have you to be a colour and the me to be a play-by-play. My job is to yell, your job is to think. That's basically how it works. But it's going to be only pistols now for Cypher. Their economy is broken. The AWP back out on the dash for the T side. It's actually a double push into unders here from the CT. I really like this. The T's will be checking it though. Mitch is there and actually mobs them both up. Herbs gets 1, goes down as well, but it's only Galil that he had. Noobster over here on the B side should be able to get taken down. Actually, the bomb planner going down. He's letting the ball go. Takes down Dash. They know he's going to be close here somewhere. Surely he will go down. There we go. Dan's will clean him up. They should send someone over to Cat to grab that AWP as well, as they did lose that thing. But first, they've got to worry about Prackham and that Galil here is going to be coming in through market. Looks like Dan should be there to cut him off. But Corvidae, I'm not sure they're going to have time to get to that LWP. No, they won't. They're not even going to bother. They lost that thing fair and square. They're not going to try and get it back, which is going to be a bit of a blow to their economy. But they will win the round, put themselves up on 7. And then they need 1 more to get the majority of rounds in this half, get themselves 8 and win this thing. And they're looking good to do it. But the double AWP straight back out for Cypher. It's been so effective for them so far. Let's see if it continues.
Yeah, they need to get some more traction back into this half. So good good option from them to get that second AWP coming into this round. We are going to see the T's. They're playing it quite slow at the moment. Noobs is going to get that kill, although he's going to actually, I think he actually pushed Palace, and Herbs was completely caught off guard. So it is now on a 4-on-5 now for Corvidae. They have 3 members towards mid, which has been pretty stock standard for them so far, although he's going to be a lurker here towards B, and Dan's is going to get that kill again onto Kronos on Van. I think that's about the 3rd time that's happened this game, so not sure that Dan's can keep getting away with that if Corvidae are actually going to, you know, get stopped by Cypher here, but Dan's going to get that 2nd kill onto the rotator and AJK, so now he's got this site completely open, and his teammates are going to come and storm the site with him and get the bomb down.
Noobs is cross canceling as well, which means that lack of armor is a massive issue for him. He's getting spammed already. He has no armor, so he's just going to get aim punched all day, every day. So it's going to really be up to his teammates to try and stop this one. Prackham coming in through the apps. Both other players, Elusive and Noobs, are stuck in the market, and Prack's not even moved yet. He's just waiting, biding his time. Really, it looks like Cypher setting up exit frags right here, and indeed they are, as they will pull out from the B retake there. Prack's still waiting around in apps, daring someone to come his way, but good positioning from Mitch will catch out Noobster. That's that AWP down. The T's can potentially grab that thing if they want to take that through, as they don't actually have one. Elusive is lurking inside CT. Could catch Requiem, depending on the timing of this pick. But Requiem coming in, checking all of his angles. There we go. Elusive will catch him out. Elusive being challenged, though, goes down to the CZ. And there we go. That's going to be Corvidae taking their 8th, getting the majority of the round in this game. So, that's a good start for them. 8-4. Cypher, though, their economy pretty broken at this point. They do still have the M4 on Prack that was saved in that last round, but nothing else really going for them. It's only going to be the rifles of only going to be the single rifle against the full rifles of Corvidae. No AWP out for them on the dash, but they've got full utility, so they're going to be happy with that moving further into this round. Looks like it's going to be a mid take for now. 2 players towards B, 2 players towards mid. 1 player, that's Herbs, by himself, lurking over in that palace position, just waiting to be pushed. And wow, Dan's actually going to get caught out. He's been going B solo every single time. Prack will take him down. He's actually trying to blow that AK back towards himself there with that grenade, but didn't get the grenade deep enough. Decides to just run in and grab the AK, thinks it's worth it, and throws the M4 out the window, so one of his teammates can grab that. That's a smart play, actually, from Prack, so they can get 2 rifles out of this. There we go. Kronos will pick that M4 up. I like that. It's a small thing, but it's, hey, we're going to hold on to this. We're going to give ourselves a slightly better chance into this round, and I like to see that Cypher are actually thinking about this, as they are down by 4 rounds now, but the bomb looking to move in over towards this A ramp. Elusive's actually getting aggressive on it at the same time as Noobs to push it in Palace. If they can get these kills here, they can potentially shut this whole push down. Elusive, though, has been spotted out. Noobs is starting to move in behind, spots out Herbs, and we'll get that kill. That's 1 more gone. Corvidae needs to be really careful here. They need to get every single kill. Need to win every engagement they take, but they've not done it. On AK-47 as well, this round is falling apart for Corvidae. They've got to retake the bomb yet. And both these players pretty low as well. Noobs can potentially do this, and he will get himself that kill. Now Dash, the last player remaining, low HP. Knows there is CTs all over him. He does have the bomb, but no time. And Noobster will get him with the pistol. Nice work there out of Noobster as well. Getting himself a 3K with the P250 in that round, but not enough to get it across the line in the end. Now, just to explain really briefly, while I'm talking so much and you're not hearing my co-caster Coop, he's feeling a fraction 6, so I'm just going to talk until he gets back, so hopefully he won't be too long, but, you know, bad for him. Either way, that's a bit of insight for you, which perhaps you didn't need, but now you've got it, and that's why I'm talking all the time. So, Corvidae are setting up to go over towards B here. I noticed as well, the aggression has stopped. The last few rounds I've had Dan's pushing B apps really hard, trying to get that first pick, and they're no longer doing it. They've thought, no, it's not worked last round, let's change it up a little bit, let's go slow. Cypher are also changing up, though. I really like this repositioning from Noobster. Boosted up on the box, over towards short there, just hoping to play the off angle into apps, and if the T's did go that way, they could certainly catch them off guard, but they are going to be moving back over towards A here, and looking to set up. They do have a little bit of utility, only 2 smokes, though, so their A execute will not be completely flawless, but they'll have enough to get the basic smokes down, some flashes over to cover in any gaps that they may have missed, and this can still be a good execute from them, but looks like they're now going to be setting up to do it.
And apologies for the issues with Coop, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Judge. I'm going to come in. I'm going to cover real quick for Coop here, and we're going to get the frame rate back on key on stream. We're seeing Corvidae and Cypher, of course, coming in round 14. I've been sitting in the sidelines, having a watch. And it's going to be the push coming in from Corvidae now. Requiem is sitting in Palace. He hasn't spotted the one on the site yet. That's going to be Elusive, and it's going to be the push now. Elusive goes down. That's Requiem picking up one. Prackham takes out Mitch, and Dans gets Noobster. So a good trade coming out here. Still in favour. Oh, nice shot from Kronos. Taking out Requiem, and it's going to be 3v3 for the retake. Dash goes down, not before he hits both the impact with the nade and the explosion.
Yeah, that was a nice grenade there from them. Of course, just to touch briefly on Judge. He's been our man doing production in the back line, so having him step in to cast is a big workload for him, but I'm very grateful for it. The fact that he's given me a bit of a reprieve here, and here comes the shutdown. Prack will land both kills. Dans gets one on towards AJK, but it's not going to be enough to get things across the line, and that's going to be Cypher winning themselves another round here. Now, I did just mention Judge, how he's been such a hero filling in, but I believe my friend Coop is now back.
Hello. Yes, I am back. So we had, was it Cypher win 2 rounds and Corvidae win 1 round since I left? Okay, cool. So, yeah. It's been a comeback for Cypher. I mean, if they can get the 7-8, I mean, sure, it's not a great CT side, all things considered, but it gives them something to work with, I guess, going into their T side. Not a heck of a lot they can really do other than just keep winning rounds. But Corvidae are also looking pretty good. Dans is actually the one that's carrying this time. Herbs is actually on the bottom of the leaderboard, so a little bit of a role reversal here in map number 2.
Absolutely, and we'll have to see if that continues here. But Corvidae, I mean, they want to do better than an 8-7 if they can. They would love this 9-6. So they'll be looking to press their advantage, I guess, here. The better buy is in the hands of Cypher, though. Again, at this double AWP, the Corvidae have been able to do really very little to counter. They have got, that initial kill over towards B a bunch of times and towards that van position. They've done quite a bit, but no really single solution that's worked for them in terms of shutting it down, and Noobster with the aggression takes one onto Mitch. We also had, I believe it was Prack pushing up mid as well. Yeah, he's actually all the way up mid. He's behind the bomb now, so Cypher, they've found the way to counter Corvidae, which is take all the map control they're not using. Right now, this is actually a fake for B. This has worked perfectly, though, because even though the backstab will be coming in from Prack, it's going to be towards the A site. The bomb can go B on Dans quite easily, as long as he moves now. It doesn't take too long. His teammates are going to be going in towards the A side. They do actually get a kill as well. Fakes are always better when sold with kills.
Oh, jeez.
Moving very, very slowly. His teammate's starting to die, though. He needs to get this bomb down now before Requiem goes down. The jig is up. There we go. He will get himself onto this bomb site, but he's going to be in a 1-on-4. He will get the bomb down. Does have this AK. Has a little bit of time to try and take up a decent post plant, but he's got 4 players to hold off here, and unless he can get some really lucky timing around this smoke, it's not going to be easy for him. Looks like the push will be coming in. Elusive takes the first duel, and, well, Dans can only get one, as Noobster will take him down. A good attempt, really, out of Corvidae, but they took a little bit too long to move on that fake.
Yeah, they took, as you said, took a little bit too long. If Dans could have gotten the bomb down, obviously hindsight is 2020, didn't know that the site was completely clear. But if you could have got the bomb down maybe 5-10 seconds earlier when the Ts were still on the site, probably could have faked the CTs for another 10 to 5-10 seconds, and that would have made all the difference, I reckon, in that round number 15. So, yeah.
Yeah, so, look, 7-8, again, I think this is the same score we had on the last map, so, it's a pretty common one, I guess, between these two teams, showing that they are quite evenly balanced. Of course, Corvidae did run away with the last map once they switched sides. Let's see if they can do the same thing here, but so far, at least, first half has been evenly balanced. So we'll be going into the pistol round here, going to be Corvidae, well, eventually, once this unpause comes through, it's going to be Corvidae on the CT side, Cypher taking the T, and, look, having a quick look at the scoreboard here. We've got Dan stepping up. As you said, a bit of a role reversal. Dan's coming up on top, 17-7. Requiem not far behind, 14-9. And Mitch also there, 12-9, the double-digit range. Over on the T side now of Cypher. Prackham up on 13-10. Noobster 13-11. Pretty even fragging there out of those two. But we'll be looking for, I suppose, the other 5 players who aren't yet in double digits to step up and make this match more competitive. But it's going to be, there we go, the unpause will hopefully be coming through. Looks like they're working on it, so that'll be coming through. There we go. Here it is, and we're going to be going into the pistol round here. Corvidae on the CT looking to extend their lead.
I wanted to talk about where Mirage was based, but I'm not going to get any time now. But yeah, no, I think both teams in the key to winning is probably to keep. I mean, both teams currently are actually having two or more players that are actually pulling their weight, like pulling more than what they should be doing in that sort of sense. Both teams need to continue that in order. There needs to be at least 2 people pulling above their weight for this for either team to have some sort of edge, as we spoke about on the last best of 1 series with Matt. But this is an interesting strat coming out here from Cypher, just waiting behind the smoke. Oof. That was, I've never seen
Heavy
that before.
team damage.
Yeah, that was very heavy team damage as well. Mitch is going to get the first kill on the B site. Going to get a second one there on AJK. He's on fire right now. Needs to get a third one here because there's no one close. Gets a third and a fourth. What is that? Mitch, what? Requeen's going to get the fifth one, but Brain, what was that?
That fourth kill was disgusting. What a way to win a pistol round. Mitch, look, man, I promise when I said you'll all need to step up, I wasn't talking to you. You're already doing well, but that was a monstrous pistol round. 4 kills for him. Oh, man, 16 and 10 now. That was insane. Somebody clipped that and posted somewhere. Post it on Twitter and tag me, and I'll retweet it for you. You're welcome, instant fame. But, wow, what a pistol round. Anyway, Cypher going to be on the 4th spy. Shush. Going to be on the 4th spy, moving into the A site. They've got themselves a couple pistols, bit of armor, Noobster on that Galil. And actually Elusive looking for that Deagle shot, which you'll find on towards Requiem and CT. His teammates moving in, though, trying to stop up this bomb plant. The bomb should be going down. Heavy damage done. Elusive looking to do more here. Bomb is now in the side. Elusive gets himself his second kill of the round. Finishes that one off. Dan's going to be on the flank, but not going to be expecting Kronos, perhaps. Will find him as Kronos looks away. The timing is not in his favor. The T's do have the bomb side, though. It's a full retake now for the CTs. They've got no one anywhere near. Ooh, and a close shot there. And actually, Mitch going to lose a duel with the M4 to a UMP. That's not a good start for him. He'll be able to go and grab that thing and upgrade as well. There we go. Actually, AJK has that. But, look, not going well, as Noobster will get himself the last 2 kills with the Galil. So, I don't know why I said Mitch there, because he actually died. Mitch losing the Galil and AJK upgrading. That's what I wanted to say. There we go. But, again, we've had an anti-eco not go the way it should.
Yeah, that was interesting. Not entirely sure why they were allowed on the site that easily. I mean, 3 on the retake, sure, but they were so far away from the site when the bomb was actually planted. So probably a little bit of disorganization there on Corvidae's part, maybe, perhaps. But I just want to point out, I just want to put out some respect to Prac for his reference to Kendrick Lamar on his Tech 9. I appreciate the reference.
You appreciate that? He's smart. No, I'm not gonna do
No.
it. Anyway, I'm not gonna do it. It's the T's looking to take mid control here. They've got the bomb up towards that area as well. 3 of them here around these boxes in top mid, looking to push down. There's actually no one from Corvidae directly challenging this, and fair enough as well. It's all pistols for them. Herbs is really aggressive in Palace, just really wants someone to peek him, but Prac gonna be playing a bit of a longer distance thing. Herbs will have heard that grenade, knows that someone at least is lurking around relatively close to him, but not going to be pushed as Prac will fall out, and the T's going to go straight into B with these rifles. They should be cleaning up the 2 B side players relatively easily. Dance has been spotted out. His leg's actually getting shot at right now. He will have to peek. Will go down, and here comes the cleanup. AJK gets 1, Elusive gets another. There is 2 players left. Requiem will go down, and well, Herbs on the flank could potentially find one. I mean, if he can find Noobster, 2 HP, that's great for him. That's a free gun if he can get it and get away with it, but I imagine Noobster will be... Yeah, he's peeking apps right now. Noobster is the closest player to Herbs, but Herbs is going to have a lot of bullets coming his way. The entire Cypher lineup just spamming through. I almost thought Noobster was going to be team killed there. I was a bit scared, but he will stay alive, and really Herbs just wants someone to push him. That's the only chance he has of getting any sort of kills right now, and it looks like the T's are too smart for that. They're going to fall out through short and through market as well.
Yeah, and it now gets interesting now in this matchup because it's now all tied up, but at the same time, Corvidae are going to be on another eco, so it's going to probably be a 10-9 scoreline for Cypher, and even after that second eco, Corvidae's money's not going to be great. They might be able to get an AWP out, but they're not going to get full utility on everybody. So it's certainly the ball is currently in Cypher's court, and they've got to keep it in their court over the next couple of rounds. It's absolutely critical that they win the next couple of rounds, especially on the T side, because we know how much the CT side can get out of hand if you start losing some rounds too quickly. So start losing many rounds too quickly.
Yeah, look, I think I know what you were going for there. So
yes.
Cypher will be setting up towards the B side. Well, actually more towards the mid. It's a bit of an ambiguous setup. Prac, though, trying to take this early engagement. The pop flash there forces Requiem back, and, well, he will manage to take out Prac in the end. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Only a UMP, though, so the AKs, the big guns, still going to be alive for Cypher. They'll be happy with that. They're actually taking their time here. The bomb's still down over towards the B side of things, and a lot of players in mid, but they're just grouping up, moving in pairs, trying to take his engagements, get trade frags if at all they can, and, well, Dash was trying to find something through the smoke, but not going to do it, and Dan's, it looks like Elusive does want to check this corner. There we go, we'll take down Dan's easily enough, and that's a 2-on-4 already.
Yeah, this is not much that Corvidae can do in this situation. I mean, they do have the the lower spectrum of the buy in compared to Cypher. But the next round is absolutely critical. I'm not too sure. I'm just looking at the money now, and I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to get an AWP out on Dash. He might have to glass cannon, or just Kevlar with no nades, but it's not going to be too pretty. So this is now for Cypher. It's actually critical for both teams because Cypher, while they're one round up, they're on the least favored side. And it's obviously if they start losing rounds, they can actually tilt quite quickly on T-side Mirage if you're not doing your executes properly and not getting those opening picks. It's a map that on T-side you need. If you don't have the great aim, you need the solid executes. So I'm not saying that Cypher don't have aim. I'm just saying if it fails them at any point, they need the executes, and that's something that we haven't seen too much of them, admittedly, currently in the best of ones in the best of one series. So certainly a critical round here for both teams.
And there's the first engagement over towards A. Prackham actually getting tagged down heavy, down to 15 HP there. So a better start out of Corvidae, at least the early damage done. The question will be if they can get the early kills to go along with that. Also, Coop, should we play a drinking game, mate? Every time you say a round's critical?
Yeah,
no, I'm
I know.
sorry. I love you. It's good analysis. We love having you here. It's alright. Either way, Cypher, I'm going to be moving over towards the B site now. Mitch, they're playing that cheeky headshot angle in towards the site. We'll actually take a lot of damage and fall back. That was a perfect grenade from Noobster. Almost. Didn't quite get all the damage that it needed to, but it was very close. And Cypher trying to come back into this one, I guess. They did lose the early damage exchange, but they've picked it up a little bit more, doing some additional damage onto multiple players of the CTs, and now the split is coming in. Corvidae have not even considered this could even be a possibility, as now Mitch has lots to do, and he will get taken down. Danzy's going to be on the quick flank, will find himself one kill, but gets tagged down 9 HP for his trouble. Actually has the bomb right now, smokes it off as well. His teammates need to come and help him, escapes from that grenade, which would have ended his life. He's actually got a teammate boosted up on short there as well, but the bomb has already been recovered. Herbs gets there too late. Bomb will go down. They now know that thing's been recovered as well. The CTs have to try and retake this one 3-on-3, but the positions from a tease are good. AJK in this corner could shut down the whole thing. They're actually going to avoid that flash, and there we go. One kill. Knows there should be at least one more in market. It's not looking good for Corvidae right now, although I say that and I speak too soon. Elusive now, alright, wins the 1-on-2 before I can even form a sentence there. It was almost looking good for Corvidae, but Elusive just 1v2'd them, and, well, 11-9 now for Cypher. They're starting to run away here.
Yeah, the Cypher team's heart would have been in their mouth there in that round right there. Great work from Elusive to get that 1-on-2. I'm not too sure why, I think it was Kronos, the push down shot with the bomb. That could have ended really badly if Corvidae had actually held that properly. Or at least, had some, not say that they didn't held it properly, but they didn't have any utility to really make the most of the bomb being dropped where it was. So certainly, they're on pedestals now. It should be an easy 12th round here for Cypher, all things considered. And we should see Corvidae back on a bye in round number 22.
Should see indeed, and look, it's only pistols here. We could maybe see some magic from the Deagles. Personally, I'd like to see a Deagle over towards Requiem. He's been pretty sharp with that thing, at least, when he's had it, so he does have that CZ, so not a bad weapon for him, but look, it's all rifles out of Cypher, with the exception of the AWP, and well, there's Prackham finding the first kill, looking for the second. Actually, Requiem, I spoke his name, and he gets a kill. It's just the way this works. We'll find that one on to Prackham. Kronos there, surprise, takes down Requiem. Close range engagement, perhaps not what he was expecting, but he will win it. So the two players left, one towards stairs, will be taken down in close range, and it's only Mitch now over towards CT. He's trying to find maybe someone pushing through the smoke, trying to play a bit of an off angle here, but with only a Deagle and no armor, no kit, really the best he can hope for here is damage, and Noobster might just give it to him. Noobster looking to push in, not going to check the right corner, and Mitch will go for the spray, but cannot land the Deagle shots. That's going to be 12-9 now. Cypher looking good. They're stabilizing in this one. Their economy is fantastic right now. Elusive on over 13k. The lowest is going to be Prack down on, well, 1,500 now as he does buy, but the rest of his teammates' economy is so solid that they'll be able to drop him if they do lose this round. Corvidae, Cypher even, looking really good to take this one over Corvidae now.
Yeah, and the onus is now on Corvidae as well to get these rounds back on the board, because even if Cypher lose the next couple of rounds, they're still going to be able to buy. So Corvidae really have to make this round count here. They've put 2 AWPs on the board that they've literally brought down to absolutely nothing, and if they lose this round, they could be staring at a match point pretty quickly.
They could, so I'll have to see which way it goes for them. The double AWP out on the CTs for Corvidae. They've got one on Mitch and one on Dash, so trying to change things up with that. Get themselves a couple of early picks if at all they can, but for now, no such thing being given to them. Prackham is over towards A main. If he peeks there, he might give them a kill, but He's not going to be doing that just yet. And the tease, I do like what Cypher are doing here. They're taking this one much slower, I guess. They're being a lot more careful, so I do like that out of them. Trying to just play the picks game while their Prac is out. His head's been spotted, and Requiem not taking the shot there. That's been interesting, but now it's going to be Pracum. He's actually going to win that fight against Requiem. I'm not sure what the go was there, but somehow Pracum gets out and will manage to win that, which means now his team going to be positioning over towards A, and that's a nice kill on towards Dance from AJK. All of a sudden, Corvidae, well, that's a bit of a foul flash from Kronos, but a Corvidae, they were looking good, but now they're getting picked apart. Herbs finds himself too, trying to do all he can, same as last map, doing his best, but will be traded out, and now Mitch in the 1-on-3 over towards the B side. Actually not even going for this retake, not even bothering, running away here. Corvidae's economy is really terrible as well.
Yeah, great call there from Cypher to take that round slowly. They knew they probably had a fairly good idea of what Corvidae's economy was kind of looking like, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Requiem was doing out in the open. Wasn't quite under any sort of cover when he got taken out by, I think it was Pracum. Obviously, it was probably just a matter of Pracum peeking when he probably didn't really expect him to. But that opened up the round for Cypher, and they're able to split the site from there. But certainly, Corvidae now in struggle street right now. Not going to be able to buy next round. Not too sure if they'll force up around the AWP at this stage. There are worse options, but yeah, whether they do or not, we'll see in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see from them. They're going to have to try and recover this one. I mean, Cypher, they're not irretrievably far ahead for Corvidae right now. They're on 13. I can't say only on 13 because they are on 13, which is great. But the problem is, even if Cypher lose this round, their economy is set. So they're going to be able to keep buying at Corvidae. So for Corvidae, they need to take all of these rounds, and convincingly as well, to try and save, not save, but to be able to build their own economy a little bit into the later stages of this one. So the buy is going to come out from Corvidae. They've got themselves an AWP and a scout onto Dash, actually, which is interesting. That is a perfect grenade onto Mitch. Gets trapped up under his feet, puts him down on 48 HP immediately, and we actually spots the peak there, the shoulder peak from AJK, and he will take it out. Bit of an unexpected angle from the bottom of connector, and gets himself that kill. So that's a better start for Corvidae, but they've got to capitalize on this now. They need to find some more kills without already getting, I suppose, without getting picked again. So that's going to be the thing for them. They need another kill right now, but we'll see whether or not Cypher's going to give it to them. As Cypher, really, they look like they might be wanting to boost into window here. Noobster and Kronos coming out from the underpass. Yeah, looks like they will be boosting up here. Going to be potentially a bit of a nasty surprise for Dash. Actually, not even boosting, just going for the nice little information boost. I do like this one, but Dash smoking off. Will fall out of there. The spray almost good from Noobster, but not quite going to time it properly, which means now Cypher, 45 seconds remaining. They've got to try and move towards the site here.
Yeah, exactly right. And they look like they're going to... They're kind of just sitting in mid. They haven't really... I mean, they've smoked off snipers. The CTs have actually smoked off con themselves. They're actually going to push straight through it without any sort of utility. Dans is going to catch out Pracum from short, who really probably wasn't expecting him to come that quickly. Bird's going to get 2 quick kills through the smoke's going to get a third as well onto Kronos, and he just cleans up that round there for Corvidae. Gets their 10th round on the board. And yeah, I wasn't expecting... I actually didn't realize they were on max loss bonus. That's my fault, but they certainly put the weapons that they had to good use in that round. It's not going to matter too much to Cypher, as they are going to be on a full buy regardless. But it's certainly this first step back in a long road hit back for Corvidae.
A long road back, but I suppose could be longer. Only 3 rounds behind for them. They're doing a decent buy again. Exactly. Yeah. They've got this scout out onto Dash once again, and they're going to have to try and... I guess make it work, because really everyone on Corvidae needs to get the kill right now. That's better from Mitch. Catches out the shoulder peak there from Noobs. That was very quick, actually. Nice reaction time from him to get that one. And again, Cypher with the man disadvantage. Corvidae need to capitalize on this, though. Dan playing towards that ladder room again. Same as what he was in last round, or the other round. Need to see whether or not Cypher are going to be able to adapt to that. But they're looking good so far. They've got this crossfire set up in the A site. Kronos actually holding an angle, looking like he's in towards... Yeah, he's looking in towards jungle there. Really wants someone to pick him, but no one going to do it just yet. Actually, a smart Molotov to force him back as well. Deny that AWP presence. Now AJK coming in from the ramp. Dodges that flashbang with some decent timing, but now Requiem is peaked, and AJK going to rip his head off. Herbs in the site has so much work to do right now. His teammates are not with him. He actually does have one in jungle, but there's the first kill. Looking for more. AJK is going to try and get the flank out on towards him. That Molotov is perfect to force him out, force him back, and AJK will get that one. So now, well, Dash, because they need to get something. There's Dan's with at least one. Gets the flashbang out, but will not be able to dodge the fire of Elusive, which means now Mitch in the 1-on-2. These players are low, but he does have an AWP, so the HP does not matter. The Deagle, that's a better idea, you know. Only one Deagle shot away from death now, these guys, if he can perhaps get that. He's looking for a rifle, actually. Okay, now the HP is important. He must know these guys have been tagged. He's got to try and find them. One towards A main. He did just spot Kronos crossing, though. Has to move in towards this side and try and catch this one out. Elusive going to be behind the firebox. Mitch, the timing is not going to work out in his favor. Elusive will rip his head off. 14-10 now. Cypher only 2 away from closing this one out.
Great pick there from AJK. Completely ripped open the site there for Cypher to really force their imprint on that round. Great round there from there. Gets their 14th on the board. Forces Corvidae back onto an eco. Almost, actually not quite an eco. It's a force player. It's actually got 2 M4s and a FAMAS. My bad. That's probably the wrong word to call it. Yeah. Anyway. Certainly around Corvidae, this is do or die now for Corvidae. If they lose this round, they're on an eco for match point. Well, not an eco, a force buyer, but they won't have too much. They'll literally have nothing on the board. So, yeah, this is action stations now for Corvidae, and they've actually got 3 towards mid, which I don't actually mind if the T's are actually taken off guard by this, but they're waiting for this. They're not peeking mid. They're just waiting. They're not allowing Corvidae to get any sort of leverage in terms of map control whatsoever. Bracken's going to try and tap through the smoke. It's not going to find anything as we tick down towards the 70-second mark of this round.
Could we perhaps say this is a critical round for Corvidae? I mean, I think it is. But
I was trying to avoid that word. Thank you very much.
I know. That's why I'm calling you out. I actually thought Dash was going to team kill his teammate there, but no, itchy trigger finger, but Mitch not going to be able to get the better of Noobster as now the push is coming in towards the B side. Kronos already set here with this market angle, takes down Dan's. Not a good start to this retake from Corvidae. Smoke drop behind him to lock out any flank, at least temporarily, and there isn't going to be one, at least not yet. I mean, they do have Herbs looking to go the long way around behind. He's actually going to catch out AJK, so nice timing there from him, but now his position is known. He's got to go through short, really. He has no other option because they know he's going to be coming behind. Noobster going to take out Dash in the meantime. Herbs needs to go and help Requiem right now as Requiem is stuck outside the marker position. He's got Noobster close to him as well. Really, the CTs have to fall back from this. They have to save these rifles and try and play for overtime right now. 5 match points for Cypher facing off against them, which is... Oh, it's not impossible, but it's not going to be easy. But Cypher will be taking their 15th here.
Literally all Cypher's doing right now is waiting for the pick. They're getting the pick every single round and then forcing off of that. And Corvidae have no response whatsoever at the moment. It's certainly clinical play coming out from Cypher as they get onto match point, and now it's... Well, we said it was do or die last round for Corvidae. This is match point. Cypher have got 5 match points on the board. We are going to see a force coming out from Corvidae. They are going to get an M4, a FAMAS, and an AK on the board. I think the AK was the one that was saved. I think both of them might have been saved, actually. Dash is actually only going to be on a Deagle. So if he can put that to use, that'd be great, considering he's on a Scout earlier, which is a relatively similar gun if you aim for the head. But, yeah, this is do or die now. I feel like I'm saying that word now a lot. For Corvidae.
Do or die, critical round. This one's important, is what we're trying to get across, ladies and gentlemen, which indeed it is. There's actually a heavy A set up right now for Cypher and Dash. I think might have just spotted that out. Here comes the grenades, though, out of Cypher. Corvidae, if they're going to do anything, it has to be right now. The bomb is looking to move in, and there's Requiem actually finding the first pick under Palace. His position is known, though. Elusive will drop him. There's a nice kill, though, out of Dan's. Trying to get another one. They're desperate to keep themselves alive in this one. He'll be upgrading to that AK as well. Dash still stuck on that Deagle. But the push coming to the A site, this could potentially be it for Corvidae right here. They could bring this one back, but the utility still coming in from these T's, and Dash going for a very interesting pick over the smoke, but cannot land the shot. Now Mitch has to try and get it done onto AJK, and he will as well. The grenade comes in, I should say, not the bomb. That's still explosive, but not what I'm after. But the bomb is close to the side. It's actually stuck in sandwich right now, and Dan's going to get that kill as well. This one looks like we're going further, unless Kronos can do something absolutely insane, and he cannot. He will get the first kill, but Corvidae going to come back into this one, save 2 AKs and an AWP. They're in here with a chance.
Oh, exactly. And now they're on a full buy. T's still on a buy. Their money's actually not great. So not that bad. My bad. They are going to probably have to Tech 9 armor if they lose this round, but then they'll be set for round number 29. But yeah, great round there from Corvidae. Gets them back on the path. I mean, they've got 4 rounds to make up. They've just got to keep winning. They can't really focus on anything else. No economy, just winning.
They've just got a trumpet. They've just got to not get tired of victory. That's the plan right now. And that's a good start there as Mitch will find one onto Noobster. That was really not a good joke, but that's okay because they've found the first pick, Corvidae. They're still winning here, which is what they need to be doing. They need to get ahead here they need to use every pick they can, and it's worth noting. Mitch only just avoided getting traded out himself. He's on just 1 HP right now. A flashbang going his way could kill him, which would be very unfortunate, very novel, but very unfortunate. So Corvidae here
absolutely
needs to try and
hilarious.
adapt, and Dan's coming in behind. He's going to do it 1, 2, and 3. Lines him up. Perfect flank in through. I'm not sure if that was through T-spawn or through B-ups, but perfect timing there. Takes down 3 as Prak now stuck in a 1-on-5. AWP, so that 1 HP on Mitch does not matter, and Dan's continuing with his excellent flank. Gets himself the 4K in that round. What a play out of him, but now the tactical pause is in for Cypher. And looking at their money, I would theorize this tactical pause is for the next round, not this one.
Yeah, this one's going to be a pistol armor. Maybe even just a pistol, no armor, buy, regardless. So I'm not entirely sure why they're wasting it. Or not wasting it, but why they're using it on a round that's really not going to mean much. I'm sure you could even do a Smith tactic where you just sit and spawn talking for the entire round and just wait for people to push you. That's also another effective method that they could have used, and have the pause ready for next round to really talk out what they were going to do and kind of try to stop Corvidae's momentum that they currently got. I mean, it's only 2 rounds, but you can tell that Cypher are starting to get it into their heads that this might be going. This has a potential to go to overtime.
Oh boy, overtime. What a cracking match that would be. But still 3 rounds away for Corvidae. I mean, this one should be okay for them, as it is only going to be pistols out of Cypher. If they can't get this, I mean, we've seen a lot of AUCS failed anti-ecos. This would be killer. Of course it'd be killer because it'll end the game, but for Corvidae, that's got to be pretty disheartening. So Cypher right now, obviously, would be talking about, this round doesn't really matter so much for them. They're talking about the next round, which is going to be potentially for them the one that holds off OT. I mean, they've lost 2 rounds in a row, so their loss bonus is pretty minimal. After this round, they will be able to buy, at which point the score will be 15-13. If they lose that, they're going to be forcing to prevent overtime. So the question is, I guess, whether they just decided to go into this next round, or whether they've decided to let Corvidae get to 15-14 and then hit him with a ridiculously full buy, like AWP, AKs, all the utility they could ever want. We'll have to see what they go for here. We could be going to the full 30 rounds and maybe even OT, but this round at least should be a done deal. Corvidae should be able to seal this one up pretty easily. It looks like it's just going to be a straight B rush out of Cypher.
My body is absolutely ready. Yeah, it is just going to be a straight B rush. There's no armor whatsoever. The nade's going to come out and actually take noobs down to 66 to start us off in terms of contact for this round. The T's are just going to bum off their way through B out, which is going to take down 2 before getting taken out. Dan's from short is going to get the cross kill there onto AJK. Prakham's actually going to take him down. I don't think Dan's really realised that Prakham is mid, and that might be a bit of a concern for Corvidae in terms of who was playing where in that round. Herbs is going to take down Prak, and now, yeah, they got the bomb down, which was what they wanted, but it's pretty easy retake there for Corvidae.
Yeah, they did lose 2 players in Corvidae side, which perhaps 2 more than they would have wanted to lose, but their economy is really starting to get set here. They've got quite a few players on quite a bit of armor, but it looks like Cypher are going to be going straight into this round. They're not playing for 15-14. They want to close this one out 16-13 right now. That said, though, next round, their buy is going to be pretty minimal if they lose this one, so this round is all important, of course, for Corvidae, because they can't lose a single round or they're done. They lose this game, but for Cypher, this is the best buy they have really left in this game. I need to take this one here. So this first pick, no matter who takes it, going to be all important. And it looks like both teams being a bit more, I suppose, careful this time. They don't want to lose this engagement if they can avoid it at all. And they're just both taking the time.
Yeah, neither team wants to lose an engagement here. Neither team wants to be the one on the back foot, especially early in the round, but just in the round in general. We are going to see a few smokes come out here from both sides. Short's actually going to be smoked by the T's, whereas A main from the CT's perspective. And the T's are actually going to make their way, they're up mid right now. There is 2 unders. It's what they've been doing for, actually both teams have actually gone for heavy mid presence pretty much this entire best of 1. We are going to see Dan's come up short. He has been a little bit aggressive towards here at the moment. He's not going to see anyone just yet. The T's are actually going to make their way all the way through spawn towards A. I'm not sure if this is the right call considering there's 3 on A site. Yeah, we'll see if they can actually get the execute right to kind of give themselves the advantage.
Yeah, but here's the problem, because they've given up. They must have given up mid because Dash is busy watching behind them. He's not sure if they could be coming in through jungle right now, which is something else that the CTs have to worry about. But Early damage done. Herb's going to get that first kill with the Molotov dash, getting one into AGK. This could be really good for Corvidae. They've got themselves 3 kills already. 23 seconds remaining on the clock. Elusive and Prackham have it all to do, and they'll go down. We're at 15-14, ladies and gentlemen. Potential of overtime here. Corvidae clawing it back with everything they have, and the money on Cypher right now. They can just afford to AK and armor, but very little else.
My body is well and truly ready. Is yours, Brainstorm?
Oh yeah, you know, it's usually ready.
Oh mate, I'm frothing. I'm frothing for this overtime. We are going to see it's not going to be a full AK and armor buy here from Cypher. There's going to be 2 AKs and some upgraded pistols, and all the utility they can really afford. So they could be able to go for an execute here. Like, it's not going to be a great execute. Like, it's not going to be a full execute. Sorry, not a great one. But yeah, the T's are actually going to make their way towards B, but they're actually taking this really slow, which I don't mind, considering that it's round number 30. They don't want to, especially on pistols, they don't want to be in a disadvantage early. And if they can catch someone pushing, well then, all the more power to them.
Yeah, so I don't want to sound like you at this point, but it's amazing how many rounds we've had where we're like, this one's crucial, this one's crucial. It shows you how tense this match, I mean, disregarding that we're repeating ourselves a lot, it shows you how tense this matchup has been, that there have been so many rounds that can just change the course of the game. This one, of course, is for all the marbles. 15-14. Cypher going to get their execute out of this A site right now, but they're going to need to get some frags behind it. 50 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Moving out is going to be Cypher. No, they're actually not doing that. They're just making me think they are. But good damage onto Herbs and CT. Here we go. Cypher coming in now. Prac through behind. Catches that dash. Cannot find the kill. Knows he's there. There. Requiem in the firebox. Could end this whole thing. Finds himself the first kill. Looking for more. Cannot find it. Elusive will take him down. Prac in the back lines. Gets one as well. It's a 3-on-3 right now. This is so tense. These guys trying to find the kills. Herbs will drop the bomb planner as well. Bomb carrier, I should say. Mitch through on Cat will be able to take one out, ladies and gentlemen. It's only AJK in the 1-on-2 to try and stall off overtime right now. He has 18 seconds remaining to try and do this. The bomb is down in the center of the site. Herbs is just waiting for that plant sound to come in. It's actually going to be both coming from CT. They will allow him to get the bomb down. There's a possibility of a clutch here from AJK, but it would have to be absolutely heroic. There is kits on both of the CTs right now. He finds his first kill on Herbs. He could do it, but the double peak comes in, and Corvidae will win it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime here between Corvidae and Cypher on Mirage.
Ooh, baby. Looking forward to this one. I mean, not going to say Cypher threw that round away, but they kind of took a little while to get onto the site. That was probably their main issue there, and that was more because they were concerned about, you know, perceived pressure as to whether, you know, they were going to stack the site like they have with 3 members. They did the previous round. They had 3 members on the A site, so it was more just perceived pressure and mind games going in that round. Probably took a little bit longer than they should have, but then again, CS is a game of hindsight and 20/20 vision.
Absolutely. Now, we are in overtime here, guys. If you don't know how this works, it's a little rule set we like to call MR3 10K. What that means, MR3, 3-round halves. You've got a, wow, there's first pick from Kronos on the dash. So I'm trying to explain, guys. It's inconsiderate. It's 3-round halves. You have to win 4 rounds, so it's a best of 6. You have 3 rounds on CT, 3 rounds on T. You have to win 4 to go forwards and win. If we go 3-3, then we're tied up. We go into another overtime, and each team at the start of each half gets $10,000. So that's a 10K bit. Now, we've had a kill go each way so far in this round. Dan's is very, very low, trying to AWP in towards that mid window. And if they... Ooh, I thought AJK was going to throw the Molotov in there. It could have ended him, but he will be running away, falling back through the murder hole, getting out into CT, going over to window. Oh, going over to market, I should say, looking on towards B. But the short push about to come out for the T's. It's going to be difficult here for Mitch to try and hold this one off. He's got to try and get this long-range advantage down as Dan's is so low. Now he's spotted him, though. Dan's going to get the first kill. Repositioning to try and help his teammate, but AJK finds one. The second entry kill as well. It's the B side opened up. 2-on-3 right now. Plenty of time left. 50 seconds as the bomb will go down. AJK is low, but Kronos and Prac are both on full HP. This is not an easy retake for Corvidae. Now, while we're talking about overtime rule sets, it's $10,000 at the start of each half. So, usually, that's 2 full buys for one team. And, you know, maybe a force buy if you lose that last round as well. But Corvidae aren't out of this one yet. They are going to find that first pick, though. AJK will have the better position and spots out Herbs as well. Herbs in a very difficult spot right now. Actually peeks out. Knows there's one to his left. Doesn't know there's one to his right necessarily, though. Is still yet to nail down where Prac is playing from. Now he knows. Spots them both. Gets the kill on Prac. But he's got no smoke and no time to defuse this bomb unless he gets on it right now. He's actually going to stick it in the Molotov. Well, the time to do so. But AJK is going to knife him. Get the extra money. He will die, but a 4K and a knife kill. He's going to have enough money where that death does not matter. He's actually over $10,000 right now. More than what he started with, so that's a great start for Cypher. And again, look at the economy of Corvidae. They can buy into this round again. If they lose this round too, they'll be force buying into the last round. That's just generally the way overtime works, but even if Corvidae, or Cypher I should say, win out here, they're still going to get one more round on their CT side to close this out. So we are far from done here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think in that round, the AJK got a 4K, but these 2 picks on a B were absolutely crucial there. I mean, I'm not too sure why Corvidae were kind of, I won't use the word that I was going to use, but kind of poking around mid for a little bit longer than they probably should have. They ended up losing a kill as well as getting danced down to 6 HP trying to get the gun that was left in mid. I think it might have been an AWP, I'm not too sure, but it's not. That probably caused them a little bit of downfall and allowed the T's to kind of split a bit easier than it probably would have been otherwise. Great round there by AJK though with the 2 opening picks.
Absolutely, and it looks like, the T's still taking their time here. They are going to be moving down short, actually, as a unit. They've got smokes out and windows, smokes out connected. They're free to get onto this part of the B side at least, but Dan's, his timing could be so perfect here. He actually drops the bomb. Oh no! Corvidae, that is the bomb, or Cypher even, that is the bomb inside the window room, but they will get 2 players in there to recover that thing and trade out Dan. So the push to the B side can resume unhindered. Mitch, very low HP, and will actually be taken down by a quick pre-fire from Noobstar. So now this push is on 3-on-3 right now. Molotovs everywhere all over the B side, but Kronos going to find that first pick as well. Dash in the back lines with the scout of all things, finds himself a pick. There's potentially a gun here he can grab, but he's not going to be doing it, just trying to pre-fire some spots. There's an AK in front of him he can get, but Herbs is going to need a kill here. As with Dash stuck on that scout. Well, now Herbs is going to need 2 kills here as Dash goes down. Actually finds the first. Knows AJK has to be close. Looking for the kill and he'll get it as well. Herbs will clutch it out. We're at 16-16 here. No clean sweep for Cypher in this overtime at least. We're going to go into this final round to see who's going to get the advantage.
Yeah, great clutch there from Herbs. Played that to absolute perfection. That could have been really dicey earlier in the round there for Cypher. That actually, I mean, they dropped the bomb in ladder room. That could have ended really badly if there was actually someone in there to take advantage of it. Instead it was a pretty easy trade and they were able to get onto that B site. But it meant that they took a lot more damage than they probably should have, and it meant that when they actually got onto that site, they didn't have enough HP to really consolidate, and Herbs with a very nice 1v2 clutch there.
Very nice indeed. So, again, it's going to be a full buy. Actually, the buy is better for Cypher than Corvidae, because even though they did win that last round, Corvidae, their money is just gone. They've got an AWP, but still Dash on a scout. They did have another gun there, but Dan's just lost that, and a FAMAS for Requiem, so not the greatest of buys, and Cypher have been looking really good. I keep messing up these C teams. Cypher have been really good on their T side so far, so they'll be looking to continue that here. Of course, after this round, no matter what, these guys will be swapping, it's been a long night, swapping sides. Corvidae will take the T side, Cypher will move over onto CT, and then we'll see who can fight it out from there. Of course, as I said, if we go to 18-18, we'll go into overtime number 2, where the magic number will be 22 rounds, and so on and so forth, until one of these 2 teams wins 4 rounds out of 6, but we're still in half 1 of overtime 1 for now, so predicting overtime 2 could be perhaps a little bit hasty, as it looks like Cypher are ready to move in over towards this A site now, coming in through connector. Yeah,
good split coming out here from Cypher. Kronos is absolutely crucial here, needs to get a kill onto this A site. I think I'm able to find anything just yet, but the T's managed to make their way onto A site regardless with a good smoke placement into jungle. Now in a 3-on-2. It is going to be 2 AWPs, sorry, a scout and an AWP, my bad, on the retake here for Corvidae. Not exactly the greatest weapons, especially the scout to be using. Mitch is going to find his way around CT. The bomb, I'm not sure if it's planted for him or not, but he's the T's will be smart enough not to peek him this early in the retake. He's going to molly fire. Sorry, he's going to nade firebox. There is anyone there, but it's not going to kill. He's going to take him down to 41 HP, not quite kill him. Alusa's going to get that kill on a dash, and now Mitch with it all to do in a 1-on-3 is going to come straight into this site. Full Rambo isn't going to find anything just yet. He's running out of time really fast. He's going to take down the first one into Noobster, but he's not going to be able to get the second one.
Well, he tried to stick with a fuse. Yeah. It's the only option he had left, but he does get taken down. So that's going to be Cypher taking the advantage in half 1 of overtime. They still need 2 more rounds here to get it across the line. So I'll have to see if they can actually manage to pull that off. But have to see if they can manage to pull that one off. It is still 2 more rounds needed, 3 more for Corvidae to get it across the line, and of course 2 more for them, 1 more for Cypher to take us to overtime number 2. But we'll have to see what actually happens here. It's a double AWP out for Cypher on their CT side, no AWPs for Corvidae. Looks like they're going to be going for a B play here with 1 player over towards A. Potentially it's a bit of a lurk. It's going to be Herbs trying to do what he can in towards the Palace position, but slow round out of Corvidae, looking to set up towards B. But they've got to find out and avoid this double AWP out of Cypher. They should be expecting it. It's been used against them a couple of times, and with unlimited economy, well, reasonably unlimited economy for the CTs, they should be expecting it, but we'll have to see if they're ready. And, look, still setting up for this B site hit by the looks of things, and Look, still no aggression just yet from the T's, but the CTs as well, they've got full control of this A site. They've actually pushed in aggressively as well.
They certainly have. It's Judge coming back in with you, Brainstorm. Coop's PC's unfortunately crashed, and what a time for it to do so, as we've got Cypher 17. That's it. It was just, his computer's basically had a cardiac. Noobster coming in and having the shot through apps. It's going to be a hard push. Not sure why we're watching ramp. Noobster picks up the 2K.
Whoa.
That's a collateral. He goes for a third now. This man is on a roll before he gets put down by Swag. AJ is going to be looking to move up here onto Dan's. Dan's waiting on the platform. He's going to be taken down. Bomb is planted. Dashes. No idea. And that's one for Cypher.
And that means they're only one off winning this game right now. The Corvidae need to win this half out to get us to overtime here. 2 more rounds, and they need both of them. Cypher, though, 1 more for them, and they'll take the win here in overtime number 1. They're going to keep a double AWP alive on Cypher as well. Noobster and Kronos still with those things. And actually, it's been two 30 bombs in this server already. AJK on 30, Dan's on 33, Herbs and Mitch both on 27. Corvidae really stepping up here, trying to do what they can on the other side of Cypher. It's a 30 bomb and then a 25 kills for Noobster. So more frags really out of Corvidae, but they're down in rounds. So that shows you how much impact they're having, but they haven't quite been able to get this across the line. This round, though, is all important for them. They need this. They need to get this early kill. They need it cleanly as well, because even if they win this one, if they win this in a 1v1, their money is still going to be broken going into the last round. That's not going to be good for them. They need a win, and it needs to be clean. So, Corvidae, a lot of work to be done here. They are setting up to go over towards A. They've got 2 players here that bomb in mid. Once you've got mid control, of course, on Mirage, like mid in most maps in Counter-Strike, you can split and you can go to either bomb site. Looks like A will be the one of preference so far, as Dan's moving through underpass. Yeah, he's coming towards A as well. So this is going to be an A hit, but there's 3 players here from Cypher and Corvidae. These entry kills are going to be all important if they can get them.
As we see the push from mid here, Corvidae is going to be looking to make sure that there is no one flanking from short. And that's going to be a fake around here as Dan's is moving through. Prackham on the off camera is going to take out Requiem, and that's going to be a site in contention. The fight is going down though, and Prackham doing quite well. Mitch picks up Noobster, and Prack is looking for yet another frag here on the site. Mitch pushing through jungle, and that's Dan's on top of stairs. And what a turn by him. Kronos from CT Spawn picks up the final kill, and GG, well played. Cypher wins the round and wins the map. What a phenomenal night of Counter-Strike we've had here for the Acer CGPL Autumn Series. Massive shout-outs, of course, to all of the sponsors that are on this for CyberGamer: Plantronics, Gigabyte, AOC and Netgear, Mwave, AMD, Kingston, HyperX, and of course, the title sponsor, Acer. My name's @JudgeBrain. You can find me on Twitter. I've been joined by the wonderful Brainstorm and Coop KCS. Join us tomorrow night for some phenomenal games as we play out the extra 2 games for this week's Acer CGPL Autumn Series. Good night.